how do you practice to speak well? What all methodology that you follow? These all things matter when you think, when you speak. So most of the time we are stuck somewhere. Why? Because before starting speaking in English, we have many idea streaming in our mind. But once we started speaking, it vanished, it eroded, it faded away. Why? Because when we think to speak at the time, we are engrossed, we are mustering all that energy to speak the word that we want, to speak the sentence, to speak the scenario that we want. That is why our mind got diverted. So we are not able what we had early in our mind to speak that, to narrate that, or that is one of the great challenge, one of the great obstacle that we face when we start to speak in English. So, uh, how can we improve that? When we have learned some grammar structure, vocabulary, at least we are comfortable, we are at the level where we understand all the vocabulary, sentences, a structure. At the time, we must focus to be calm, to feel comfortable. Don't stress your mind. Never ever think that now how to speak. If I speak, I'll make mistake. These all confusion notion that we have in our mind is basically hindering somewhere, or it is blocking, making us blank when we start speaking, when we think to speak something. Yes, so just imagine, like I saw a picture somewhere, and that was somewhere giving discrimination, or that is just giving some differentiation, that if we go 20 years ago and now, what situation used to be occurred. So the scene was, there was a dining table, all family member from the old to the younger, all were sitting or having lunch. Meanwhile, this picture was about 20 years ago. All were talking with each other, discussing, laughing, making fun of each other. If somebody wants more in their plate, they are asking, and they are enjoying the environment. The situation was calm, diffusing all tension because all were talking with each other. But the same situation, when it came to the 20 year ago in advanced technology time, now, right now, there is same dining table, all family member, they are sitting on the table, but nobody is talking with anybody. Everybody is holding a smartphone in their hand and just laughing, or showing some stress, but nobody is talking with each other. Nobody. So even on the food, they are just having a glimpse, putting in mouth, and again engrossed in the out, sitting glued to the smartphone. So see how differentiated the situation is, and this is one of the great reasons to feel loneliness. Yeah. So somewhere, like earlier, people used to dare to talk with somebody, like you are going somewhere, you're traveling in public transport. At the time, in the past 1 year ago, most of the time we only had option to travel in the public transport. Nowadays people are getting a lot of money, they are earning, they are able, or they are capable of buying their own vehicle or going somewhere wherever they want. But earlier, the majority of people, they were dependent completely on the public transport. So what used to be happen at the time, like we are going somewhere, sitting in a bus, or somebody sitting, we started talking with each other. Hey, where are you going? What's happening? What about your area? And by doing that, if second time we get connected with the same guy, we are aware, we become familiar with each other. So this situation used to happen in past, but now again, wherever you go, most of the time we have our own vehicle, own conveyance to travel wherever you want to go. And moreover that, we have, if we are getting chance to avail public transport, there we are just, once we reach in the transport, we sit on our seat, and now we engrossed, we just take the phone out and started watching reels, social media, Google knows, blah blah, a lot of things. So these all things are somewhere reason to erode, or these all things are eroding our confidence level because we are not having confidence to open the mouth, to break the ice, to talk with somebody, to start conversation. These all a skill comes under communication skill. And being a human, if we talk with somebody, somebody diffuses our tension. A lot of things are already we are obsessing with, we have in our mind, or we are thinking about that. Why? Because every time something we have in our mind, that is enough to be engaged, to engrossed with. But when we talk with somebody, at the time things are not the same. At least for the moment when we are talking with somebody, the all situation that were lingering, we are obsessing with, it faded away, and we start talking with somebody. That is great and good way to be social. This is also social media that we are saying, but that is different meaning of social. Like, we are talking directly physically with people. He's sharing his mindset, I'm sharing my mindset, and gradually we start resonating, sync with each other with idea, or share something with each other, imparting our knowledge with each other. But now this skill is somewhere being eliminated, fading away gradually, eroding from our mindset. We are hardly daring to start conversation with somebody, talking with somebody. So somewhere the public speaking a skill that now we are so keen to grab it, so interested to learn it, it is going away. We need to build again. We need to develop again such a mindset where we open the mouth, talk with somebody in English. But the earlier, not in English, but at least in the regional language, we used to keep talking always with people. But now it's not that simple, because now we have a very great, very lovely smartphone with us every time. We are not talking with the guy who is sitting with me, with us, near us. We are watching people. They are sitting far flung. What they are doing, what are they, showing, what is their communication, what they are playing. We are more concerned about the guy, but we are not concerned whoever is sitting with us or around us. This is not gonna be end or getting ended outside of house. It is somewhere lingering in house also. So wife is engrossed, sitting glued to TV. I'm sitting glued to my phone. My son is playing game. This situation is lingering. We are obsessed, addicted to create this environment. Where will it get end? Nobody knows. Will it be lasted? Or if we are getting more advanced, it means we are gonna be more loneliness feeling. So these all skill set is gradually eroding. But the leader, they need this skill. They are developing somewhere, and that is why we are tempting, we are trying to grab, to enhance how to communicate well in English, so that we can again grab that skill set, or we are having somewhere influencer talking with people better than other, better than majority of people. They are engrossed in the smartphone. They are not opening the mouth, breaking the ice. They don't have dare to talk with people. That is why the communication skill is gonna be more demanding, even from the work culture to the house to the public. Wherever you go, public skill is public speaking a skill is one of the greatest skill. But most of the people, it is being eroded from the people's mind. So don't be in that state. That is not good for us. We must do something that is good for us, that is somewhere giving satisfaction, pacifying our way of life, the journey that we are traveling. So guys, good morning. Sun has risen today, and I believe it's white day going to be happen, or it's sunny day today. Yesterday it was not, because yesterday I noticed all day long it was sun hasn't come, didn't come, or it looks like the hazy day. But today I believe it will be sunny day. Still it is sunny day now, or all day long I expect to be in the same situation. So guys, good morning again. Don't let your hope go. Start speaking today. Learn how to speak, and this is how One day we'll get to know by practicing you are enhancing how to speak well. So only communication a skill is one of the greatest skill that will specify you, your mental status, even it will help you to improve your health. So why should we lose that? Why shouldn't we engross learning this instead engrossing somewhere in phone, social media, or squandering time? So thank you and bye bye.